everybody. Welcome to Mod Squad Movie Talk Monday. I'm your host, Harley, as always, joined by the wonderful Yo Cholo.
What's up?
And tonight we have the nerd tender, Brandon.
What's up?
Is that like your third drink already, dude?
Who's counting?
Tonight we are going to start our show off with a moment of silence for those we have lost this week. I remember her growing up watching her on soap operas with my grandma.
Yeah, General Hospital. She's Luke Spencer's sister. I know one of her kids is Carly Corinthos. I don't remember the other ones, but I know she had a couple other kids on that show. But, who didn't walk by their grandma's TV or their moms didn't see General Hospital on her Days of Our Lives or something. But, yeah, that's a loss. Sad.
Okay, we're moving on to our sponsor this month. Skullectomy by Jolt 7 Studios. Look at these skulls, guys. They are really awesome.
Joker, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Batman.
And actually, we were just talking about this one. Brandon. I don't know if this is a done one or like she was going to make it to be something else and she did this, but we're talking Red Skull, and that would be awesome if you can get like a Red Skull made up.
That's exactly what it looks like. Yeah, I know we mentioned that, I think, on last week's live Mod Squad Live on Saturday. That Red Skull, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks just like the Red Skull from Captain America. So I might have to reach out about that.
And what's awesome, she does all that by hand.
Yeah, that's awesome.
All the painting and everything.
Okay, we are going to move on to our first trailer tonight. It is My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3.
We're going to Greece.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4! A lot has happened since my big fat Greek wedding.
Like I never left.
My father passed away, and his last wish was for us to visit his childhood village and reconnect with our roots. So, we're having a reunion. We're going to Greece.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4!
And by we, I mean the whole family.
Who wants souvlaki?
Paging souvlaki. Anybody by the name of souvlaki on this flight?
Aristotle, what?
I didn't know you were going to be here.
What are you doing here? They had an amazing date. She ghosted him.
You are the Portocalos family. We are related through your papa's papa, who was married to my great Yaya's sister-in-law.
I'm Aunt Bula. I will be your favorite.
I promised my dad I would find his best friends.
I know them. Do they still live here?
No.
How do we find them?
They will come for the reunion.
Did they tell you they're coming?
No. There's no other bedrooms.
Family sleepover.
This is one reunion we'll never forget. Do you know these men?
No. I am surprised, but I am not surprised because I'm never surprised. You lost me. We dreamt about Aristotle last night.
How did you know?
Greek voodoo. Bam!
I remember your story.
I really need to find my dad's friends.
Angela and I are on it. Okay, bye.
Let's do it!
I'm calling it. You got us back to Greece. You're the head of the family now.
I can't really day drink like this.
Don't worry, a lady is never drunk. Pick the one we have for dinner.
Oh, thank you. I'm a vegetarian.
No.
We got these families.
I'm super excited for this one.
It looks just as okay as the other ones did. I only seen the first one. We were talking though in prep, Brandon. Uh, it was funny because we were talking. We had broke this news the episode you were in, and it just
Hmm.
came full circle that this trailer now is
Yeah,
has come
yeah.
out. You said
Harley
you were gonna
mentioned it
try
to
to.
me. Yeah, Harley mentioned it to me. Yeah, I know what you're about to say. No, I still have not watched any of these movies. I mean,
Maybe
yeah, it looks good. It looks pretty funny, but no, I've never watched them, so I
if you
can I
maybe
can
while you're
say it
chilling,
again. Maybe I'll
just
check them out one of these
add them
days.
to your list.
Yeah. It's on my list. I have a
See,
long list of movies that I mean, I've seen 1.5 million movies, but that's just a couple that I've
now,
never seen.
yeah.
So
Let us know next time you're on.
yeah, for sure.
We're moving on to our news today. The one Melissa Barrera and Nicholas Holt starring in erotic nightmare horror movie.
Yeah, this one, it's basically going to be kind of a reality show as Bachelor, but I'm
Mm.
thinking someone gets obsessed with someone or something happens, but there's got to be killings and such. But Nicholas Holt, he almost became Batman. Robert Pattinson beat him out to be Batman. He's the
Oh, really?
Beast from the X
Yeah.
Men movies. I like him. He just recently did The Chef, I think it was
Yeah.
called, on one of the. Did you guys see that? That was
The menu.
yeah, the
The
menu.
menu was good.
Menu.
Yeah, at the end there's that twist that you didn't see coming, and
Right.
then well, of course, Melissa Barrera, Sam from the new Scream movie. What
Hmm.
not to love there? So I'm excited for this one.
Yeah. He also
And
just did Renfield, which was awesome.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
it also has Lana Condor from To All the Boys I Love in it. She's pretty funny in that movie too. The Monkey, James Wan producing an adaptation of Stephen King's Skeleton Crew horror story.
Check it out. Here on the channel, we love James Wan. Anything he
Yeah.
touches is gold
Yeah.
in my eyes.
Yeah.
Stephen King. I mean, one of his stories from Skeleton Crew, I think it was. I've
Mhm.
never heard
Yeah.
of this book, so I don't know if you're
Oh, it's
familiar with
great.
it. But it's one of the short stories in there.
Yeah.
This one, there's like two brothers, I think, and they find their father's monkey's toy in the attic, and then people start dying, and
Hmm.
as they get older, it starts happening again, so they have to find it. And I don't know, it's just something weird like that. I was reading the article, but it looks
Yeah.
good. If James Wan is touching it, he's already got a good story in mind.
It has Theo James from White Lotus. He'll be leading the cast of it.
Oh, cool.
And it's The Monkey is from a short feature which has The Mist, the Gnat, The Wrath, and Survivor.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's a great book. The Raft is such an awesome short, and of course, The Mist.
Bird Box Barcelona announcement trailer. Netflix horror franchise goes global this summer.
Check it out. I like when shows or movies do this, and it's like a different part. I think the Daryl show from The Walking Dead is doing it. They're sending him to London, and he has to meet up with those walkers there.
Yeah.
Here, it's another part of the world, and I guess this is only the movie itself is Spanish speaking, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken on that. And it premieres July 14th, I believe, on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's cool. I liked the first one. I thought it was really different. Like, it was unique. It was a different idea for a horror movie. It's cool.
Lou Diamond Phillips says Young Guns 3 is in limbo, but insists it's not dead.
Yeah, I hear there's a rights issue. Are you wetting your headphones or?
No, I'm wetting the Young Guns 3. How are they gonna make a Young Guns 3?
Well, they're fixing. I'm calling it Guns 3 for, they're
Yeah,
not
because
young
they ain't
anymore.
young at
But
all anymore.
from
But
from
not even that. Like they ended it. Like they ended it perfectly. Like why?
the way they're planning on doing it. Well, first of all, Emilio Estevez has already written a script for it, and he wants to direct it. Um, He says if he gets tired of people calling him that, he's like, nah, I don't.
Oh, I'm sure he does, but I don't care.
And he said
If I
that
ever saw Emilio Estevez in public, it's exactly how I would greet him.
I was reading a couple articles, but I got to this. But side note here, since you brought that up, he said he was at a party and the main guy in that movie was like eyeing him from afar, and he kept noticing, why does this guy keep eyeing me from afar? And at the end of the party, the guy he got enough. I guess he got enough courage to come up to him and say, how much do you hate me? And Emilio Estevez is like, I don't hate you. Why you say that? And he goes, just probably when you're out, everyone yells, Emilio. And he goes, yeah, but I love that. And he said the whole party, the dude was all scared. He was going to be all pissed off. It wasn't Will Ferrell, it was the other guy. That was...
Oh, Chris Kattan?
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, you ask how there's going to be a Guns 3. It's going to focus on Billy the Kid if he was Brushy Bill Roberts, and if that came true. Because I guess Brushy Bill did a lot. He fought in wars. He, you know what? We got Emilio here.
There's a potential for Young Guns 3. We've been obviously dropping the word young, and we've been talking about that. And again, there's been a bit of copyright nightmare, but I think we finally figured out a way to make that happen with whomever is still alive. And what I mean by that, the characters, not the actual actors. But obviously, Westerns are back in fashion, and certainly this is a piece of IP that needs to be re-examined. And I don't know how well you remember part 2, but I played a character named Brush Billy Roberts, who claimed in real life to be the actual Billy the Kid in 1950s, and said that he was not killed by Pat Garrett, that he went on to actually have a very Forrest Gump type life. You know, he rode with Teddy Roosevelt, with the Rough Riders, and sat and was at the Battle of San Juan Hill. He was with Pancho Valley in Mexican Revolution and fought alongside him. There was evidence that Arkansas Dave Rudabaugh was not killed, that he fought alongside Billy in the Mexican Revolution. So he's a guy that we can follow, not across just, one movie, but actually there could be a part 3, part 4, part 5, take him all the way to 1950s.
I like that.
He wants to play him as an older Brushy Bills, because Brushy Bill actually did some of these things.
Mm-hmm.
In the article we flashed earlier, Lou Diamond Phillips said Chavez Chavez, he didn't die in that year when the movie said he did. He actually lived to be 70. And we never actually saw his death on screen. So we didn't see his death. We didn't see Dave Rudabaugh's death. And whoever we didn't see their death, we should expect them to be in the new script. But I'm kind of liking it. For a while in my younger years, I really thought Brushy Bill was Billy the Kid.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I'm older, I know he's not. But I kind of like how they're going to want to keep him alive in that aspect. As he got older, and well, they're older now, and I love the fact that they're dropping the young Guns, just calling it Guns 3.
No, I think that's a really cool idea. Now that I understand what their idea is behind it, I think that's a great idea. Like showing like they said, a Forrest Gump style, living such a crazy life, and how he is intertwined in all of these big historical moments, like Teddy Roosevelt and the Rough Riders. That's super cool. So yeah, I would totally be down for that.
Yeah, Lou Diamond unveiled it when he was unveiled at the Masked Singer, and he said that he would crawl through broken glass to go work with that cast again.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Check it out.
See, I love
William
Young
H.
Guns,
Bonney.
and I love Emilio Estevez. He did a fantastic job. So I wasn't trashing the idea at all. I didn't understand how are you gonna do it. But yeah, it totally makes sense. That's a cool idea.
MTV Movies and TV Awards full list of winners.
Check it out. We're gonna get the top 6 categories and see what we thought, if we feel the winners should have won. first category is Best Movie. Avatar: Way of Water, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Nope, Scream 6, Smile, and Top Gun: Maverick. Do you agree with the winners, Scream 6? This is the MTV
No.
Movie Awards, not the Oscars. We got to remember that.
No, I don't. I think Top
Top.
Gun Maverick totally should have won.
I'm okay with Scream 6 winning. I'm not gonna, I'm not taking away from Elvis or Wakanda. Wakanda Forever, and I'm leaving this up so I can, reference them because I'll probably forget. Wakanda Forever. I mean, they dealt with Black Panther's death, and you know how that affected me back in the day. Avatar made $2 billion. Elvis was a lot better than what I thought it was.
I really liked Elvis.
Nope. I mean, it was good. I
No.
don't think Nope and Smile should be on this list. Top Gun Maverick. I mean, I still get chills every time he's talking to Val Kilmer on that scene, man.
That's
But
the only one that I've watched on this list multiple times so far.
I've watched Scream 6 7 times already. So that's
So
why
you
I
agree.
pick.
So you agree.
I agree. I believe I love what Radio Silence did with Part 5 and this Part 6, and I'm hoping their trilogy with Part 7, will finish the job.
I liked Part 6. I wasn't a fan of the killer reveal. I thought it was ridiculous, but I loved the kills. I love how brutal it was. I liked it a lot more than the last one, than Part 5. I feel like they've been trying to like one up themselves with the killer reveals every movie, and it's really hard to beat the original killer reveals and even Part 2 killer reveals, which I liked. I wasn't a fan of the killer reveals in this one. Like really, the and how all of a sudden they were all crazy and they were like trying to like overact and like try and act all psycho like Billy and Stu in the original one. Like
Exactly. That's what I didn't like in the last one and in this
Yeah.
one. I think
Yeah.
there was we and Harley had talked about it already, where as soon as they're revealed, they turn into a cartoon character, man.
But I did like the fact that they had like a piece from each movie in this movie.
Yeah,
Like an
that was
article
cool.
from each movie was there, and that was pretty awesome.
I
But
love
the
other
way
than
they
that,
did that.
and then had all the robes of all the killers
Yeah.
on the stage. But other than that, it wasn't. It was good, but not
Right.
So, which movie do you think should have won?
probably Elvis or the Top Gun Maverick.
Here is the next list. Best show. I'm not going to go down the list because it's too much. Like Harley said earlier, it's too much reading. Best show. What do you guys think? I think yes. The Last of Us should win this. Yellow Jackets. Yellowstone. I just saw that.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Yellowstone, maybe Yellowstone or Stranger Things didn't win, because both of those were super strong.
This is a pretty solid list.
Wednesday too. It is.
Yeah.
I've never watched Wolfpack or Yellow Jackets.
Wolfpack was really good too.
Yeah,
I
but I
suggest
will
Yellow
say,
Jackets to anyone. But go ahead.
I will say, The Last of Us. Everybody liked that show. Like everybody I know that watched it. Every article I've seen, like every review, everybody loved that show. So I'm not surprised it won.
The Last of Us was good. I probably would have done either Wolfpack, Stranger Things, or Wednesday.
It was the best performance. I'm liking the Elvis one. Florence Pugh in anything. And God, you guys know how I love the Creed movies. But I do agree with this one, Top Gun, Tom Cruise winning it, because, like I said, his performance was awesome in this.
They said when he accepted it, he came in a cockpit to accept his award.
Yeah, they were filmed this year. They weren't. It wasn't a live event, and it was a recording of him in a cockpit accepting the award, which I think is pretty bad. Something fucking Tom Cruise would do.
Yeah. I feel like Tom Cruise kind of redeemed himself a lot with Top Gun Maverick. He was starting to kind of come across to me. I know he's always been kind of crazy, but I started to kind of get Tom Cruise fatigue, and he's just kind of came across as kind of douchey to me. and I kind of got tired of seeing him in movies. But this one, I feel like he totally redeemed himself, and this is one of the best sequels I think that they've ever done. Yeah,
not just in this genre, but ever. Harley, did you pick one? I'm not hearing you pick one.
Tom Cruise, of course.
Yeah, I think they got that one right.
Yeah. This is.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah, with this list here, I love Only Murders at the Building. If you guys are not watching that show, you're missing out.
I haven't yet, and I need to. I want to so bad because I love Steve Martin
good.
and Martin Short.
And Selena
their two-man
Gomez
show is so good.
Gels awesome with them. You would think she wouldn't, but you could tell they get along really well.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
I agree for the most part.
Because she did awesome as Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean Wednesday, especially Jenna Ortega. I mean, when that show came out, that was a huge immediately pop culture icon. She influenced the dance, all the memes and gifs and everything.
It was all big, but I'm like, you guys didn't see her in X or in Scream or in I already had seen her in a bunch of other things.
I mean, she'd been on the radar for a bit, but this definitely pushed her over the edge. She's huge now. So that doesn't surprise me.
And then the fact that she came up with the dance the night before they were going to record it. I can't wait to see her in Beetlejuice 2, how she takes that. I'm excited for that one too.
I mean, that's kind of
I love her as an actress altogether.
Yeah, casting her as Winona Ryder's daughter in Beetlejuice 2 is what they're saying. That's kind of perfect casting. Yeah,
exactly.
Best hero.
Again, that does not surprise me.
Not at all. Yep.
Pedro Pascal is the flavor of the week. He has been for a while. Everything he touches is golden.
Yeah,
so.
I was, I wouldn't mind Diego Luna or Tom Cruise. I mean, Tom Cruise getting that old jet and
I just started watching Andor and I love it. I wish I hadn't waited so long to watch it. I finally got around to it, and I haven't finished it yet, but it's great.
In the middle of it, it turns into another show for a second, and I love it. Pedro Pascal, The Last of Us, I agree.
Yeah.
And here's the last one. This one's the only one I strongly disagree. The Bear or Megan should have won. Hands down.
Yeah.
Even Jamie Campbell in For Stranger Things.
Is that what you're going with?
No, I'm going with Megan.
I can't say I disagree with this, honestly.
Really?
Scarlet Witch in Multiverse of Madness.
I see where you're coming from.
She killed the entire Illuminati. She killed.
Oh shit! Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Spoiler alert, but she kills everyone in that movie. She completely loses her shit.
She even kills herself.
She kills. She tries. Yeah, I mean, she tries to kill everyone. Whether you agree or not, her motives and whether or not she should be a villain, she did some villainous shit, and I mean,
I think the list was a little weak too, though. So I see where it's at. I disagree. I still think Megan or
Harry Styles
should have won.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, Harry Styles, really.
But I mean, what he did was gross, but I don't know that he should be on a villain list. But yeah.
Okay, gross is not villain. Gross is gross.
Yeah. Scarlet Witch.
What did he do?
Villain. Have you watched that movie?
No.
Oh,
go watch the movie.
Then you should watch the movie and find out.
Put that on your list.
The one with Florence Pugh, the "Don't Worry, Darling" one, where they're in idyllic 1960s.
Okay. I remember what movie it is, but
yeah. Look it up, you'll see.
I'm
put it on your list.
I'm gonna put it on my list.
I mean, he's a bad guy, and what he did, was he villainous?
No, he was gross. Gross is not villain.
But that it's on that list is silly to me. Yeah, I feel like there was better villains out there, but Scarlet Witch.
MTV News signs off for good after 36-year run.
don't know if you guys have heard, but MTV News has passed the torch to the Mod Squad movie show. Can you unclick that for me? I'm all waiting
You're
for you to
welcome.
unclick it. On the real, this is kind of sad. I always remember Kurt Loder's voice
Yeah.
right after that. Every time I
Yeah.
hear that, I expect, even though I know he's been gone for a long time now, I expect to hear his voice.
Right.
They've been around for forever. I hear Paramount Plus is a big reason why this is happening though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
in the hole so much that they're getting rid of other things first before they either admit that Paramount Plus was, a wrong choice or get another investment or something. But I hear that it has to do with money.
Oh, I'm sure. But I mean, I haven't watched MTV in probably 15 years because it's all just trash freaking
I haven't
reality TV anymore. So
I agree.
I didn't even know MTV News was still a thing, honestly. But to hear that it is dead now, I mean, yeah, thinking back when I was a kid and hearing that, yeah, it's sad. But
I haven't watched it since they stopped putting music videos on there,
Right.
and it became like reality shows
Yeah.
now. And
I mean, I
it's
used
not
to watch like
I grew up watching
MTV2
it.
and
It play music videos every day and have the news and
This
have a
is-
few reality shows, but not all
This is
reality
gonna
shows.
date me, but I remember recording videos on VHS tapes. So
Sure.
later on, we can watch. It's like our own playlist, but video wise.
Mhm.
But yeah, they patched the torch to us. If you guys just continue coming to us for your movie news, and
You're welcome.
we'll be here. You're welcome. That's what's up.
I love that.
I know.
I do
me too.
too.
So I had to do it again. All right, guys. For our second trailer, we have
This is a national emergency.
Detonator charged.
We're in a race against the Nazis. And I know what it means if the Nazis have a bomb.
We have a 12-month head start.
18.
How could you possibly know that?
We've got one hope. All America's industrial might and scientific innovation connected here. A secret laboratory. Keep everyone there until it's done.
Let's go recruit some scientists.
Build a town, build it fast. If we don't let scientists bring their families, we'll never get the best.
Why would we go to the middle of nowhere for who knows how long?
Why? Why? How about because this is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of the world?
You're the great improviser, but this you can't do in your head.
Are we saying there's a chance that when we push that button, we destroy the world?
Chances are near zero.
Near zero.
What do you want for theory alone?
Zero would be nice.
This is a matter of life and death. But I can perform this miracle.
World War II would be over. Our boys would come home.
That's happening, isn't it?
The world will remember this day.
Our work here will ensure a peace mankind has never seen. Until somebody builds a bigger one.
You are the man who gave them the power to destroy themselves. And the world is not prepared.
Hey,
Truman needs to know what's next.
2,
What's next?
1.
I
Goosies.
That looks pretty awesome.
didn't get chills this time.
I
To be
did.
honest with you, this is my 5th time watching this trailer. I watched it twice right away, and I got chills both times. This movie, I don't know.
So good.
Yeah, it looks like so Colin Murphy or Matt Damon are going to get an award for this. You could,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
looks awesome. I mean, he says something like, "You just gave them the power to destroy themselves."
Yeah.
I mean, just you, and then I mean, if we don't do it, they're going to do it anyways. So
Right.
we have to do it. This movie just gave me chills, like I said the first couple
Hey,
times.
Christopher Nolan.
I'm excited to see it.
Christopher
do wrong.
Nolan's so good. Yeah, I mean, he's so good. I don't think he's made a bad movie. And this looks epic. It really does.
And with Matt Damon in it, he just came
Yeah,
off of
I
doing
love Matt
Air,
Damon.
and that movie was awesome. And I love him as an actor altogether.
Excited to see Air,
can you really tell me a bad movie that he's in?
the Bourne trilogy.
You know, like the Bourne movies?
I haven't seen them.
Okay. Moving on.
But no, this looks great. And Albert Einstein. We get Albert Einstein.
I know.
in the
It's like,
movie.
you know
I
who
love
he
that.
is. They don't have to tell you, but you know.
Yeah. And it's literally like 1 second clip. And I remember, when I first watched it the other day when it dropped, I was like, that was like the happiest I was.
I know, so me. Like,
it's fucking Albert
that's
Einstein.
him.
Yeah,
It's
got a
to
great
think that they
cast.
consulted literally with every genius, you know.
Sure.
That's crazy.
Coming soon. On May 15th, we have The Jane Mysteries, Inheritance Lost on Peacock. On May 16th, we have Anna Nicole Smith, You Don't Know Me. It's a Netflix documentary. Also, Angel City 3-part documentary series on HBO. We have 3,000 Years of Longing on Paramount Plus. On May 17th, we have Queenmaker, The Making of an It Girl on Hulu. We have Faithfully Yours on Netflix. We have McGregory Forever on Netflix. We have Working, What We Do All Day, a Netflix documentary. On May 19th, we have Fast X with Vin Diesel and Jordan Brewster. We have White Men Can't Jump on Hulu, the 2023 version.
That's going to be a thing.
Of it.
Yeah, we
They
talked about
remade
that
it.
not too long ago.
Yeah.
We have Muted, a Netflix series. On May 20th, we have Love to Love You, Donna Summers with Donna Summers on HBO. On May 21st, we have Love is Zoin National, a national park romance on Peacock. What are you guys looking forward to this week?
It's got to be Fast X. If
I
those are
mean,
my
honestly,
choices.
out of all of that, that's about it.
Fast X,
You don't want to see
Fast-
White Man Can't Jump first? Come
No,
on.
no. I love
He's
the
like,
original
no.
Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. Hell yeah, those dudes are awesome. Like,
But they're not in this one, though.
no, I know it's a remake. It's an unnecessary remake too. If you ask me, but I love the original, so I probably won't be watching this one.
They're remaking movies they shouldn't be remaking.
Yeah,
Totally
they
agree.
always do. Yeah. The last trailer, I'm super stoked about.
Jonas, we need your help. We're detecting increased aquatic activity 25,000 feet deep in the trench. It's an ancient ecosystem untouched by man. Whatever is down there is trying to make its way to the surface.
This was a bad idea.
Just a little bit.
Jonas, we've got company.
That's the biggest Meg I've ever seen.
Biggest Meg anyone's ever seen.
That's the apex predator.
Everybody make it to the station! You can make it! Keep going!
3 massive Megs and who knows what else have escaped the breach.
I just hope it goes better than last time.
What happened last time?
You don't want to know.
This ain't the end. I saw you again.
Go, go,
We've never seen this before. They hunted in packs.
We can relax. This place, Meg-proof. I mean, Jonas was always afraid of this, but I was also thinking...
This is what I live for. Jason Statham taking on dinosaur sharks on a jet ski with harpoons. Just a big, dumb summer popcorn blockbuster movie. That looks friggin' fantastic.
I believe the first thing I said is, how do you kill a prehistoric shark? Jason Statham.
And I can't wait to find out.
On a jet ski.
I can't wait to find
With a
out. Yeah.
samurai
And in
sword.
3D. Like, that's one I feel that needs to be seen in 3D.
I think they released all the monsters from down there, so there's not only
Yeah.
there's an
It's not
octopus,
just
there's,
not just sharks. Yeah, it's the trench. So they said it's like a prehistoric ecosystem or whatever that's been unleashed on a bunch of partiers in Cancun or something, which I love seeing that.
First, they get you interested because of dinosaurs. I mean, who doesn't like dinosaurs? You're doing something like, wait a minute, what's on now? What's
65
this?
million years ago. Yeah, T-Rex getting taken out by the Meg. That was bitching.
And then slowly Barracuda starts up. I mean,
oh my God, Barracuda by Heart. Are you serious? Yes, that is so good. I saw Heart, Journey, Heart, and Cheap Trick in concert years ago, and that was such a good show. Yeah, and it was such a good show.
Who's the singer?
It was the new guy. New guy, but he's been the little Filipino dude that like was jumping around on stage. It was so funny because everybody else is like 60 years old, and they're all just standing there playing, and they got this little friggin' Filipino dude like bouncing all around the stage, like endless energy.
He's just as good as
he's so good. Steve Perry,
Steve
so
Perry,
good. But Cheap Trick opened up, and then Heart came out, and then they all ended up playing together. Like at the end, it was so good. But
my 12-year-old son today saw this trailer, and then he's like, "Can you take me to see this movie? It's got like, especially when the shark comes out of the water, that caught his attention.
I can't wait.
He's a huge dinosaur fanatic, so that right there, he's like, we need to go see that in theater in 3D, and I need to see it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, if this movie is for you, you know who you are. Like, clearly this isn't going to be for everybody, but for those of us that are excited to see this movie, we can't wait.
Are you saying Jason Statham's not going to be at the Oscars this year?
Jason Statham? Yeah. He's one of my favorite. He's been one of my favorite action movie.
No, I meant for this movie though. I was joking.
I would be surprised if they weren't on that MTV movie list maybe next year, but Oscar worthy, we'll see.
Maybe not.
All right, guys, we're rounding out the end here. We like to plug our sponsor once again,
Skullectomy by Jolt 7 Studios.
Jolt 7 Studios. There's just a couple of different. I love this, man. Yeah,
I know you do. That Joker's cool, and that Red Skull.
Without the eyes, though, or would you want the eyes if you had the choice?
But no, I like it with the eyes. That's kind of what makes it look a little more like the actual Red Skull.
Yeah, I agree.
It's creepy,
I
but
agree.
awesome.
And last but not least, Brandon, let's see that shirt you're wearing. We are now doing shirts. Get a hold of one of the mods and we'll hook you up. We'll point you in the right direction. And here are, I'm trying to find the other.
It's really comfortable too. The shirt's great quality. And yeah, I mean, it's really well done. So.
And it looks like monthly we are going to get a shirt that's only available for that month. That's coming soon as well.
There's some cool ones coming out, yeah.
Yes. Well, that does it for this episode of Mod Squad Movie Talk Monday. For Yo Cholo, the Nerd Tender, myself, and the entire Mod Squad, see you next time, Puddin'.
See ya.
Laters.